we need to talk. But first, hi! Welcome to Educating Shani. I'm Shani and I have an eating disorder. Hi Shani. Hi. So, like I was just saying, we need to talk. Today's Topic Tuesday video is not going to be how it normally is, like I usually do, just an eating disorder topic. Since I started making these videos and since I've made this YouTube channel, I've been wanting to make this video, but I have not been brave enough to do it because I'm pretty sure that I will get some backlash for this, which I actually don't understand why I would get backlash for this, but I know that I will. And so it's just kind of been a matter of me waiting until I felt brave enough to do this. So just bear with me as I try and get out my thoughts and feelings in the best way that I feel like I can. I'm really not meaning to offend anybody, so I apologize if I do. That's really not my intent. My intent is actually the complete opposite of that. So, and like my therapist always used to tell me, it's better to word vomit than to actually vomit, especially if you're bulimic. So yeah, so that's what this is. So what I want to talk about is the way that we as human beings should be treating each other. You guys, it boggles my mind the way that people are so mean to each other out there. And this has come to the surface again for me recently. Now that I have this YouTube channel, with that came a whole bunch of internet trolls out there that say some really mean things to me. And I made the decision before I started this channel that if I did get internet trolls, I would try to just ignore it and not feed into it, because that's what they want. You know, I really believe that they're just people who are kind of lonely and looking for any kind of attention, which is sad to me. And so I would rather just try and ignore it, but also like keep them in my thoughts and prayers, because I actually do feel very, very bad for them. Did you hear that? The candle just bubbled. What the heck? Can wax boil? Can you boil wax? Anyway, what was I talking about? Every single one of us at one point or another in our lives have said something mean, have done something mean. We've all done and said things that we regret, that we wish that we could take back. That's not what I'm talking about. We've all been there as children and teenagers. We've all been there, done and said stupid things. But I'm talking about people who are plenty old enough to have that knowledge to understand how these words and actions can affect other people's lives. Like for instance, the whole gay thing in the world right now, that's just such a fight between those who believe in being gay and those who don't believe in it, or those who don't think it's possible or think that it's a choice, and those people that don't think it's a choice and whatever. The way that I feel about it is, if you don't believe in somebody being gay, if you believe it's a choice and they chose it, and you don't believe what they're doing is right, you have every right in the world to believe that. We live in America. You have the right to believe whatever you want to believe, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to take that away from you. What I'm saying is that whether or not you believe in it, there's no reason for you to treat them badly. That just because you don't believe in the way that they choose to love other people, or even just the gender of the person that they're in love with, like you can believe whatever you want to, but there's absolutely no point in making them feel bad about it just because you don't believe in it, of trashing them and saying mean comments. Like for me, I have my own beliefs on the topic, but it does not in any way change the way that I would treat another person. I've seen people be hurt too much from this, and it's just ridiculous to me. It doesn't even make sense to me. Like, love these people. It doesn't matter who they love. You need to love them. And this could be because I have many friends who are gay and I've seen the pain that they've gone through. There's somebody that I know who tried to commit suicide just because their family did not believe in them being gay. And that angers me. Like, it shouldn't matter whether or not we believe in it. All that should matter is the way that we treat each other. Every single one of us deserves to be treated kindly. Listen, if they're like murderers or like putting you in danger or putting your family in danger, I can see you getting so passionate about defending yourself for that. But they're not hurting you. That it's not your place to judge. If you truly believe, and this isn't just for being gay, this is for anything. You know, the same thing goes for like being a Democrat or Republican, or breastfeeding in public or not breastfeeding. Like, we all believe in so many different things. The point is that if none of these things are hurting us, then we need to stop spending so much time bashing on these people simply because we don't agree with them. Like, that's a waste of your time, that's a waste of your energy, that's a waste of your feelings, like put that passion towards something else. Unless, of course, these people are hurting you, which they're not. And I've made this argument several times to people, and I've gotten responses like, okay, but they're hurting themselves. Okay, if you truly believe that they're hurting themselves, then pray for them and move on. Send good thoughts. If you believe in God, ask for God to help them, but it's not your place to judge and to make them feel terribly for the way that they live their life. Like, why take the time out of your day to be so mean to people? And I'm not just talking about people who voice their opinion, which they have every right to do, to voice their beliefs, but what I'm talking about is those people that go beyond that and say such horrible things about people that end up hurting them badly, and we all just need to realize how bad these words hurt. Anyway, but these feelings have just been coming up for me a lot more. It's something I've dealt with my whole life, being bullied growing up, and there were several times where I just wanted to die because people were so mean, and I don't know if it's just not in my blood to be a mean person or if I've just been hurt too much by mean people. I don't know why I feel so strongly about this, but I feel so strongly about this. We need to be kind to each other. Obviously, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, none of us are, and we never will be in this life. But we absolutely have the power to be kind to people and to reach out and help people, even if we don't agree with the way that they're living their life. As long as you're not in danger and your family's not in danger and it's really not affecting your life, then you have no right to be mean to them. You have no right at all. You have every right in the world to express your opinion, but you don't have the right to be mean to people. Nowhere in any scripture, any law, nothing out there says that it's okay to be mean to people. And so just stop it. Like, be nice. Like, seriously. I don't want to get backlash, but I know I will. Just know that my message in general is that it's my desire to see more people being more kind to each other. I try my very hardest to be kind to everybody. We as adults can see how badly it hurts other people, and you hear stories about it all the time on the news of kids into adulthood, all of these people killing themselves just because people said such mean things to them. And I have a feeling that if I had received some of those comments from some of those internet trolls out there when I was younger and when I wasn't developed enough to understand that things can be worked through and that things can be healed inside, I really think it would have pushed me over the edge into killing myself, and because I was always kind of on that edge. And so that's what really worries me the very most is that little kids out there are not only getting these mean comments put toward them, but they're also hearing their own family and their own parents and adults in their own life talking horribly about other people that they don't believe, where they don't believe in their lifestyle. And that's what scares me. Like, that really, really scares me, because if you have a little child in the room, do you think about that? Like, this little child might be hearing these things, and what if, for instance, what if you're bashing a gay person, saying, your opinion on it, which again, you're welcome to have, but you're being mean about how you're talking about them and how they need to die and they need to whatever. And then what if your young child was in the room having thoughts that maybe they think that they're gay? Do you realize how much damage that would do to them? It's just not worth it. I'm not a mother yet, but my number one, I've thought about this forever, my husband as well, my number one thing that I will teach to my kids is to be kind to everybody, be as kind as you possibly can, love everybody, accept everybody, and that doesn't mean accept what they do as your own lifestyle. That just means accept them as a human being, as a child of God, like we all are. We all deserve love. We all deserve kindness. We all deserve to be loved. It ruins your own soul when you're mean to other people too. It's not just the people you're mean to. It also takes a toll on your heart and your body and your mind. So, okay. I actually feel like I'm gonna cry, so I think I'm gonna stop this because I feel like there's more that I need to say, but I'm just not brave enough yet. This already was kind of hard enough for me to talk about, but please be kind to everybody around you. I understand if you don't agree with their lifestyle or if you don't agree with an action that they do. And you have every right to believe those things, but you do not have the right to be mean to people. You don't have the right to bully people. You don't have the right to say such horrible things that could possibly make someone else take their life. And I know you're probably thinking, well, everybody has the choice to take their life or not take their life. Of course they have the choice. We all do. But if you've ever been bullied, if you've ever had a mean comment come your way, then you know that what it does to your psyche and what it does to your emotional state is extremely damaging when you hear other people bashing on something about you that you either feel like you can't change or that you feel like doesn't need to be changed. I've seen so many of my family members and friends just completely lose themselves because they are so hated. It's ridiculous. We're all human beings. I don't give a crap if you're gay. I don't give a crap if you're a Democrat or Republican. I don't give a crap if you breastfeed in public. I don't care. I love you as a person because of the kind soul that you are, because of your heart. Now, if you're a terrible person and you're gay, if you're a terrible, mean person and you're breastfeeding in public, yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of respect for you because it's about how you act and how you are and how you treat other people. That's what I look for. So again, I'm not perfect at this, but it's something that I strive to do every single day, is to be kind to everybody no matter what, because you never know what somebody's going through. You never know if one of your mean comments is going to send that person over the edge into suicide or even an eating disorder or cutting or anything horrible where people just abuse themselves because they have been beaten up so much. You never know if somebody's on the brink of suicide and you happen to say one comment that puts them over the edge. I've seen it happen, and luckily that person survived, and thankfully that person survived because I love that person with all my heart, and you know who you are if you're watching this. I love you so much. I'm glad that you didn't die. I'm so glad that you're still here on earth, and I love you. I don't care who you love. I don't care what you believe in, your religious beliefs or anything. What I care about is that you're one of the kindest people that I know, and you're one of the sweetest and most thoughtful people that I know. So just know that I am grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you did not take your life. And I hope that you can forever and ever and ever just ignore the mean comments as much as you can. I know that's hard. And no matter who you love, I love you because you are kind, because you are good, because you treat people nicely. So I love you. I'm glad that you're still here. So yeah, I love you. Please be nice to me. Please don't give me mean comments. You're welcome to state your opinion, but please keep it nice. Like we all just need to be nice to each other. And if you are one of those people out there who are being affected by people in a mean way, like, just try and stay strong. Like I just said, it most likely has nothing to do with you. And if you're one of those people who are mean to other people, and whether you want to admit that to yourself or not, I would hope that you would, and just realize that it's never too late to change that attitude. You can start being nice to people any day. You don't need to be mean to them anymore. You can get attention for other things, for good things. And you know, if you're being treated so badly somewhere in your life that makes you be a mean person, then I'm really sorry. Like, I seriously, excuse me. Like, it seriously breaks my heart for you, seriously. I will never judge you as much as I can. I will not judge you unless you're, like, hurting me, but that's really not judgment. That's just more, you know, defending myself, so. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video because I'm just rambling. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for my weekly Wednesday update video, and then please subscribe to me if you haven't already. I'm really, really nice, and you should just subscribe because I'm really nice. And I make really pretty backgrounds. They're fun to look at. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you get my message, and I hope that we can all be kind to one another. And just remember that you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!